young kid, you know what I'm saying? They hating on a young black guy from Baltimore.
That's how it be sometimes, man.
You know what I mean? A mid-age guy, you know what I mean? A young mid-age guy from Baltimore City. We was just told we looked a little young for our age, though, not too long ago. So, you know what I mean? You know how this shit go. But, yeah, we was getting into the I-9 sports talk, you know what I'm saying? Everybody signed up for Eastern Regional Park. Like my man Money was saying, just sign your kid up for something. If you don't sign him up for my man organization, sign them up for something. Have them doing something after school besides playing with their feet in the game, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's all they want to do is play that goddamn. Unless they want to be gamers and they gonna turn it into a career. Game. If they gonna turn gaming into a career, because that's what's popping, go do it. Don't just be playing games just to be playing games, yo. And that's all you're doing. There's nothing wrong with playing games. I was a gamer. I mean, so I'm not knocking the gamers. I love that. But they have outlets for that now, to where though you could become a software designer, a game player, a person that tests out games. There's a lot of outlets for gamers right now, and they're getting the bag. If you watch The Shop,
yeah, it's my shit.
So you see my man Kev,
with the Cali.
It's a lot of them dudes like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's just, they was just a storyline for him.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of him, like when he go to them tournaments and all that for that big money and all that, it's real. Like, that's just definitely real. But well, first thing we want to get into is let's get that. All right, let's just go in and get it out the way, man. Bronny had a couple good games at the end of the summer league, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He made up for them 3 games that he looked like trash, because he was 0 for 15 beyond the arc. He was 23% from the field. He was only averaging the same he was averaging in college, I guess. So, but Bronny did have 12 and 13 the next 2 games, like 4 and 5, something like that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. He had a good stat line. They won both those games, right? If I'm not mistaken.
I don't know.
I know they won one of them.
They won one of them.
I know Connect went crazy. He had like 30 in one of them games. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Bronny, yo. Like I said, it's going to be a process. I already told y'all he's a G League guy. You know what I'm saying? Not saying he's not an NBA guy. I'm just someone right now at this point of his career, this age.
G League.
He's a G League guy. He needs to develop. Scoot Henderson went to the G League. Right. Come on, yo. There's a lot of guys that went to the G League that's that right now.
I mean, he showed a little sparks. He showed some sparks. You know what I'm saying? He showed a little flash of some coolness, you know what I'm saying? He's still like a CD rated player. He's not in the upper echelon of but he was drafted 55th pick. So what do you expect? Maybe we don't think he probably should have been picked at all, but it is what it is.
There's been a lot of undrafted rookies. There's a lot of guys that made.
So we're gonna continue to watch him, continue to keep our eyes on him. Hopefully he gets better. And maybe one day he might get on to the actual NBA.
Oh, they're gonna let him play a couple games.
Yeah, I'm talking about like for real.
Yeah, for real. Like
for real.
A roster.
I'm talking about
he's on the roster.
Yeah, like for real. You know what I'm saying?
We know he got a contract and it's a guaranteed 4 years.
And I mean, they what they say? He sold like they made like 50 million off him. His jersey sales the first day.
They made that much?
Or some shit like that. It was a crazy number. I can't remember. They sold so many jerseys.
That's a lot of goddamn money, bro.
His first day. The first day he got.
Oh, when he got signed.
His jersey sales. Okay. Yeah, he sold like 500,000 jerseys or some shit. Crazy shit. Damn. Yeah, he sold a lot of fucking jerseys.
$500,000?
Yeah, he sold a lot of jerseys his first day.
That's a lot of jerseys, man. That's merch.
I mean? So I mean, still in all, he making money for the machine. I'm gonna call it. He making money for
he already made their money back.
Yeah, he making money for the machine. So I mean, hey, his name is worth what they paid him, basically. So you can't really argue that fact. If he making money, it ain't about he making money because he looked good on the court. He's making money because of his name and because people want to see him and because they just want, you know what I mean? His fame. So I mean, hey, this is entertainment. This is the entertainment world.
I mean, I look at it like Bronny just need to work on a few things, you know what I'm saying? Like all NBA players when they first come in the league, even when players been in the league for a few years, they still got it's a lot of players that still work on their game throughout their whole career. So that's just a never-ending process until you retire. But what Bronny has to work on, he has to work on spacing himself and not, depending on I guess a pick and roll and a pick and pop. He need to worry about spacing himself. Not spacing others, because I think he can do that. He can space others. I've seen him do some little nifty passes And he needs to run around more like Steph and Rip Hamilton, the guys like that. If you a set shooter, like they say he is.
Yeah, he got to get open.
Get yourself open.
Right. Yeah, you got to get open.
Make yourself open to where as though you got an open shot. You know what I'm saying?
But then he got to knock him down. You know what I'm saying? He took him a while. He got to get his feel back because, he looked good. You know, before we thought he was a straight set shooter. He hit all them shoots in the, in the NBA draft, combine shit. Yeah. He hit a lot. He hit a couple jumpers in the McDonough All-American game. Yeah, like he hit a couple open trades. You know what I'm saying? Trades. But then when he started off this season, he was 0 for 15.
Yeah, that's not
which
good.
Wasn't a good look.
I don't care. I got
to at least hit 3 of them boys.
I don't care if it was just Bronny. I don't care who it was. But
I got to at least hit 3 of them boys.
You ain't hit not one? I'm going to make myself make one.
Yeah, one of them boys.
I'm making myself get one.
Yeah, over 15 was looking ugly. They should remember do you see the thing when they showed him he was practicing? He was probably like 7-8 feet from the rim and he shot an air ball.
Yeah.
they had the cameras on Bronny they captured everything, yo. Bronny can't fart. They gonna be like, oh shit, Bronny farted.
What you about to say? Yeah.
No, I was just gonna say him playing more of a doing other things too, though, man. You know what I mean? There's still more things in basketball than just making buckets.
Of course,
making good passes. Rebounds. Play some D, you know what I mean? Yeah. Find open man, cut, you know what I mean? Like, so those are things that you should be able to do at this point in your career too, man. Like, that's important. Like, sure. He don't look like he's comfortable, you know what I mean? Which it is what it is. He doesn't look that comfortable out there yet, but we'll see.
He got to work on his feet work. You know what I mean? I look at his feet. I look at a person's feet all the time because I'm a point guard. I'm a person that when I got the ball, a nigga might think I'm looking down. No, I'm not looking down. First of all, I'm looking everywhere. I ain't peripheral for real. I'm looking at your feet. As soon as I see your feet do one dumb thing, I'm going to just go the opposite way. I just make it logical. That's why I can play with a nigga, because I know once I get you off balance, you done. You know what I'm saying? But if your feet is planted and your
back... What do you do, Ham?
What up, Ham? Bowler? And your feet planted and your back straight, you know what I'm saying? Like you sitting on the toilet. We was taught to sit on the toilet when you playing defense. You know what I'm saying?
You
that's how you strap up.
In a defensive stance.
That's the defensive stance.
For sure.
And once he get his feet work set, that'll help him on offense also. That'll propel his offensive ability also, because you're playing guys that have offense top. You're a point guard. He's a point guard side. He's gonna be playing point.
He's playing fast.
You're gonna play those guys, shifty guys.
Shifty guys.
You're gonna learn from them just playing them.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he did that. I'm gonna start doing that. You know what I'm saying? You can learn just playing defense how to be better on offense. Also, that's how to learn the game. I mean, these are little tidbits, Heat Rocks tidbits. Yeah, y'all gotta take heed to. But Bronny, much success to you, man.
For sure.
Much success to you. We're not against you, bro. We're all for nepotism. We're all for nepotism over here. By any means necessary, you got to get your man involved, your son, your cousin, whatever, your nephew. Get him involved, your niece, your grand,
your homeboys,
your homeboys.
You know what I'm saying?
If you got to get them involved, and you know they good-hearted people, they ain't gonna make you look bad. Get them involved.
Bron been doing that for the jump. He put on his people from the jump, though. So that's what he
that's what Bron. That's what he all about.
That's what he do.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's why I fuck with
He
Bron.
He put a guy that's an agent right now, and he was selling T-shirts.
Yeah,
Rich Paul.
Bron's the GOAT, man. I don't give a fuck.
Rich Paul.
Bron's the fucking GOAT, man. It's not just about basketball, yo. He's just the fucking GOAT. Like, his standard is like unmatched, yo. Like, if we go down history books of, he's just phenomenal, man. And then, man, I know. Are we gonna get into him later? I mean, because he's just fucking phenomenal, yo.
We're about to jump into USA basketball right now.
Yeah.
LeBron James has been named the flag bearer. Him and Coco Golf. Him and Coco Golf is gonna be representing the U.S.
Play that one more time, Chad. LeBron James. Yeah. That's my guy, yo. I'm gonna meet Bron one day. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna meet Bron.
Stockwell Hollywood, man.
I'm gonna meet Bron, yo, straight up.
But that's Bron and Coco. They gonna be representing the states. You know what I'm saying, with the flag bearer. That's a big thing. That's a serious thing. You know what I'm saying. So
ceremony starts Friday nights this week. Olympics opening ceremony.
It's gonna be good.
I love the Olympics, not just basketball.
That's gonna be good.
I love swimming.
Oh yeah, I love all that.
Oh, I meant to tell you,
track and field.
When we was talking about childhood stuff, you know, my father was a high diver.
Oh,
he
wow.
broke his back. Yeah, broke his back. Yeah. And you know he graduated when he was 15 years old.
Okay.
Like I can tell you a lot of like my father was like a genius type nigga. You know what I'm saying? But he chose the streets. But neither here nor there. He was a high diver. You know what I mean? That's why I guess I probably got infatuation with water and diving and shit like that. But I was told that years ago, a long time ago.
That's amazing.
By my family, like my aunts.
Where did he go to school to do that?
I forgot the school name. I forgot. I can't remember those specifics. I don't get those intricate details.
Okay, yeah, that's what's up.
Talk to Aunt Ruru.
That's pretty fascinating.
But yeah, he was you don't see that.
Nah.
Yo, my father managed the Forest Park Golf Club. He bought me golf and skis, like golf clubs and skis. Like he was trying to whip me chess. He was doing shit that other people don't do in the hood.
Especially other black people weren't doing.
Yeah. Remember I had the skis and seat and see. I mean, yeah. I mean, like he was always trying to like innovative shit. Like stop doing what everybody.
He was before his time.
Facts.
He was on another level.
So if he was in my life, anything could happen. But that was just something I had forgot to tell you. I wanted to tell you about that, but I think something happened. Something happened and we just stopped talking about it. Okay. But USA basketball. All right, let's get down to it, man. Let's let the cat out the bag. Who's the best USA player? Not the best player in the league, because that's like a Giannis or a Jokic or a Luka. But who's the best USA? Who's the best player in the United States?
You talking about like on his team or like?
No, in the United States. Yeah, I mean, on his team, but just period. There's people. The people that are from the United States.
Who do we say is the best player?
That are from the United States, not from Greece, not from Slovenia, not from this way. That's not Jokic and all these guys. Who's the best player in the US of A right now?
LeBron.
And I'm
and AD. They saying AD and Bron is like really looking like the best niggas on the team for real.
I'm a back you up on that. Like, yo, Bron love basketball. Let's get that out the way. That nigga love to hoop, yo. He don't just do this. I mean, he chasing a ghost. You keep trying to chase Mike, but I don't think he chasing Mike at this point because I think he can't really reach him. But you know, that's for guys like you to debate. I'm not debating that right now. I'm talking about him as an individual, just him as his mindset and his body and all that. He loves the hoop though, yo.
Fact.
That nigga he's a billionaire. He don't have hoop anymore, right?
I do none of this shit.
I'm a billionaire.
I don't gotta do none of this.
I don't have to play NBA anymore. I won 4 rings.
But that's kind of what kind of started to make him the GOAT though. Like he don't have he's at the top of like not the top of his game, but damn near close and he doesn't even have to do that. He don't have to get up every morning and work out and like he's far past that point. But this motherfucker is still trying to be the best.
Out,
he's still does it. He gotta be.
That's what I'm trying to
He's 40. He gotta be.
He's still working out like he did when
he has to be. He has to be.
Of course.
Like he has to be. Like there's no way possible he would be this good. Yeah, there's no way he'll be this good, yo. You know how it is, shit. But we start getting older, shit. We fall down, shit. The next day, I shit fucked up. Like, God damn, I fell out on my hip. You know what I mean? You don't even know you pull some shit. You pull some shit. I went out there,
sciatic nerves,
trying to race my little niece and nephews and shit. God damn, I'm gonna pull my whole. My shit had been hurting for 2 months now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's saying like, yeah, like it's different, yo. Like the body is the body. Like you can't. Age, I mean, Father Time is like they say undefeated.
That's a fact.
You feel me? So for that man to still be doing this shit at a high fucking level,
eating healthy,
come on,
not
bro.
doing the things you're supposed to do to keep your body.
For him to still be locked in with all the accolades he got, he could easily just lunch it and be like, man, I'm just gonna show up type shit.
Yeah,
but that ain't him.
Yeah, y'all gotta understand. We know me and Black always go back and forth with Mike and Bron and all that shit. But I am a huge Bron fan. Like that's my guy. It might not look like that when I'm debating with him because I have to make certain points. You know what I'm saying? But no, for real, LeBron is the one. I told everybody this. That's why I always put the Kobe Bron shit out there because a lot of Kobe fans, Kobe diehard junkie, they say he's better than Mike. Mm-hmm. So forget Bron. Mm-hmm. They say he's better than Mike. I know Kobe fans that say that. Mm-hmm. So my thing is, I used to say Bron was better than Kobe in 08. Like, I was debating with niggas then, 07, 08, like that 07, 08, 09 stretch before the Miami Heat shit. I'm talking about the Detroit, the Orlando, when he had to play, when he had to get through Boston, when he had to get to Detroit at first. First it was Detroit. Then it came to Boston. He beat Boston when he got to Miami. That's how he got his revenge. I got that on the song. You can check it out. revenge is sweet, like when the King beat Boston. Like that's that's real shit because Boston kept beating them 3 years straight, yo. Mm-hmm. It's the same shit AI was going through in Indiana. Like
same
you know
shit.
what I'm saying?
Michael Jordan went through.
He went through Boston. He kept losing to Boston too, and Detroit.
Yeah.
Both. It was both. First it was Boston, then it was Detroit. Yeah. So, make a long story short story long. Bron, to me, always was the best in the league. And I say in 07 to me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people was arguing saying he ain't got a lot of moves. Remember, this kid ain't got no jumper. Right. There was a lot of shit that niggas was saying about Bron. And I'm starting to see the guys that was saying that, they love him now. I'm like, hold up, where the fuck was you at when I was debating with all these niggas about how the King? I was the one that's saying, it's the King, homie. I'm doing this stuff. Mm-hmm. So don't ever get it misconstrued or effed up. Yeah. That I am not. I'm a Bron junkie. He's the one. He's the guy. He's that guy. But to make my statement profound, as I'm trying to make it now, is that he is the best player in the USA right now because it's showing on the actual USA team. I mean, they need him in the stretch. First and foremost, why y'all only beating Sudan by a layup? And why y'all only beating Germany? Who was it?
Yeah, they played Germany last. They beat them by
4. They lost one by 4 or some shit like. And Bron had to go ahead 11 straight points and hitting trays and doing all this other. Why does it have to take a 40-year-old, 39, about to be 40 this year, for to close games? When Ant-Man, you was running your mouth saying, I'm all the guards you need. Remember, I'm the one. Who gonna take the last shot? What you mean? I like your confidence. You talking a lot of you to me, but you're not really showing it like that.
I got a question though. Do y'all think just like it's sometimes where you got the older statesman like a LeBron and you give him a lot of respect. So he commands a lot of, leadership and all that, which is cool. And the Lakers suffer from this too. And a lot of guys look at him and, they get like an awe, whatever. So they don't really play their game. But I think what's happened sometimes is where like a player like Anthony Edwards, I think he tried to pick his spots and he don't want to like do too much or whatever because LeBron will probably try to back him in or like tell him to slow down or something. I don't know, but do you think that just because
they say it's hard to play
because he has this stature of who he is, a lot of players seem even with this team. I mean, I think Steph is probably playing really good just because he gets his and he knows how to play with a LeBron. You know what I'm saying? A lot of players probably can't do that. So, like, I think they suffer. I think that team is kind of like suffering from that, to be honest. And he has to do certain things because, like I said, he knows he got to show up. So it's on him. He feel like he's going to have to do what he got to do. So I think that team is going to have to work through that.
I'm going to let you I'm going to just say one.
You got all these.
You mentioned Steph.
Yeah.
Let me just right there. Mm-hmm. Steph is special. He don't need the ball. You know what I'm saying? Ant-Man need the ball. Like certain niggas, Steph will run around. You know how Steph is. Steph gonna make himself open. That's what we were just talking about. That's what Bronny gotta learn how to do. So Steph, you could plug and play, yo. Steph can play on anybody's team or anybody's system.
They didn't have Kevin Durant either, but go ahead.
Right. They didn't have Kevin Durant. Now, I mean, that's a lot. I mean, he's one of the best scorers to ever play the game. So Bron has to take on a leadership role anyway because he is the leader. He's the elder statesman. He already the leader anyway. He's the leader by default. He's just a leader. You know what I'm saying? This is what he do. It's in his blood to lead. So that's neither here nor there. We talking about guys talking about they want to take the last shot and all this other shit. Why are we in these games so close like this? And I'm not taking nothing from the guys overseas or the other teams or nothing like that. But y'all put a well together squad. Y'all put together a well together squad for us to win by layups and 4 points and shit like that.
Yeah, like you say, Durant ain't play. Durant would be more the closer. If you ain't got Durant, LeBron he's probably the more so the closer. You know what I'm saying? Like Anthony Edwards not ready to close no games yet.
He said he is.
He's not ready to close no. He's a young pup just talking. But we ain't seen it yet.
Oh, okay.
Can't go off what niggas say and all this shit. He didn't look that good in the games in the finals. He was shooting a bunch of jumpers. They were stopping him half the time. Like he looked cool, huh?
Western Conference Finals, yeah.
The Western Conference Finals. He wasn't like dominating nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just all talk. We got to go off history, bro.
He did dominate the playoffs up to that point.
Yeah, up to that point, but that's nothing. He ain't won no chip. He ain't got no rings. He done nothing. We can't keep going off what niggas say and all this hype shit and all this fuck shit. Nah, he ain't done nothing. Tatum, ain't he on the team? We ain't seen him. He ain't even win the MVP of his team. He ain't lead nothing. So, you know what I'm saying? So you got to look at the niggas on the squad. You know what I'm saying?
Tatum had a great playoff.
He had a great playoff. It was, that last game, he was cool.
Oh, yeah, no. Remember I kept telling y'all he got 27.
The MVP ain't playing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The MVP ain't there. You know what I'm saying?
We're going to talk about that after. We're going to talk about why Jalen Brown is not in.
So without KD there, KD probably would be the closer if he was there.
Definitely
one of the more reliable scorers too, though. Yeah.
Yeah, of course he would be the closer. You know what I'm saying? You know, he would be the closer, but Bron is the nigga who got to take over. Who else is going to do it?
I think they not. I think it's been a little difficult because they got a lot of little things that are like you got Embiid saying wild stuff. You got the Jalen Brown thing.
I think he was being sarcastic.
You got.
He's an anti.
I'm just saying you got these things, but these things are going with this team. This team doesn't look like they're gelling just yet.
You got to look at who controls the ball too. Right?
Yeah, and LeBron does have a lot of hand, plays with the ball a lot too.
Right, that's what I'm saying. The other guys don't create their own shit.
But he might have to figure. They might have to figure out a way where he doesn't have to pad the ball in his hands.
Kyrie's not there. You see what I'm saying? Like you gotta look at the positions too. LeBron controls the ball, can create his own shot or get other people's shots.
That's a good point.
These other motherfuckers that's out there, that's what Durant not playing. They can't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta look at the team. Who else can create?
They got a squad, bro.
Yes, they have a squad. They got a hell of a squad.
I was telling y'all about this. I was telling y'all about this.
Hell of a squad. They got hell of a squad.
All them niggas on there nice and shit.
Yeah, but everybody can't.
Even Dirk White nice.
But everybody can't create.
They can. They do it.
They own shit.
But
you know what I'm saying?
But they do.
At the end of a game, you know what I'm saying? Who hands would you want to have it in?
They ain't got a Damian Lillard on.
If Durant ain't on the game, who hands would you want to have it in?
I'm saying.
If you was a coach, I mean, let's think about it. Whose hands?
I mean,
they should have had that Damian Lillard on that team.
Steph, Kyrie, and Dame should be on this team.
You know what I mean?
They should be the three guards. Should be Steph, Dame, and Kyrie. I think that's what I would have done. But they went a different route. I don't know what that's.
So back to your point about the American players. So besides LeBron, because I mean, I kind of like. I think it's a cop out to keep putting LeBron in these conversations, man. Like we know he's great. He's gonna be great, but there is some other players that has to take over this quote unquote.
It's only exhibition.
Best player.
It's only exhibition, guys. It's only exhibition. It's not. It's about to start Friday, right? Mm-hmm. No. When did the first game start? I thought
Sunday.
It was August.
Sunday.
Okay, Sunday. So the first game
play. If I'm not mistaken, they play. Let me check.
Yeah, because I've been lifting. I'm not privy. I haven't really been on my Schwab shit. I really don't know who they play.
Yeah, but they play Sunday.
All right, they play Sunday. All right, cool. That's when the Olympics start.
The real game start.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we got all this practice shit out, this scrimmage shit, all this little, you know what I mean? Got it out the way. Like you just stated. Who else gonna do it, right? We have guys like a Tatum. You named him. You guys like Anthony Edwards. We have Steph. I mean, we got guys that can come on.
They gotta step up.
Bron
want them to step up. Bron don't want to. You know, Bron is.
Serbia.
Bron look like he ain't waiting.
Hey, we play Serbia too. First game too on the 28th at 11:15 a.m.
That's the first game.
First game.
Wow.
Group C. You're playing it.
Damn.
I like it like that. That's how I like it. Let's start it off. So this is going to answer all our little questions. The first game will answer a lot because it's going to go off of how fast they start in the middle part of the game and how they end the game, which is the most important. But I think how you start determines how you end a lot of times when it comes down to like all-star type team. These type of, just dream team type of shit. If you start out good, most likely you're gonna fry. Because that's how, since I've been watching basketball, that's how I normally work. But if you start out lackadaisical, playing with these niggas, these guys are gotten better in Europe and overseas. These guys have gotten better over the years. They got bigger tournaments. They start out as 15 years old playing against grown men. So these guys, this is not like back in the day. It's the same as back in the day, but they got more looks now. They got more. Because they've been had overseas, they've been doing that overseas since Sabonis and all those guys. They've been doing that. You know what I mean? It's not new. Kukoc was the Jordan of the Euro League, of the Europe. You know what I mean? That's why he was so highly regarded when he went to Chicago. Tony Kukoc was the guy like Luka was. You know what I'm saying? But to make my point, USA has to establish themselves at the beginning of the game that they were the alphas. We're the guys. Mm-hmm. And that's what I want to see. Regardless of who want to score at the end, who want to end the game, I don't think y'all should even get to that point. That's my point. I don't think y'all should have to get to the point to where who's gonna be the guy to shoot the last shot. Nigga, you shouldn't be having to shoot the last shot.
This ain't 1992, yo. They gonna be playing competitive games, yo. They're not blowing everybody out. It's just not happening.
Oh, you can. They got the team to do it. They just got to be chemistry, yo.
They don't have enough, like you say. The talent is spread out. It's not just talented players on USA. It's talented players everywhere.
I think it was like that back then, though, but it just wasn't highlighted.
No, it was not.
Yeah, not like that.
All right, so if they blow them niggas out about 40 and 30, then what we gonna say?
That's not gonna happen.
That's insane. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Y'all
they haven't blown nobody out about 40 and 30.
That was nice. They wasn't getting them looks like that.
Changed though.
That's not happening.
Drazen Petrovic is from overseas, bro.
They've evolved in basketball over.
I think they already been involved. I think we're starting to catch on to their game. We're playing like them.
You can
the
see
NBA plays like them.
You can see all the players that's coming over here from overseas
because they pulled Ginobili and them already been doing this. They been doing
but not into the high numbers.
It's just more now.
Right.
That's all.
Because they're better now.
No, I don't believe that either. I don't think
30 years ago.
Yeah, they're better than
that. Wasn't like
that's the evolution.
I don't believe it. I know. I mean, that's
how things go.
But I don't believe it. I think there was a lot of good ass niggas that was overseas. They just wasn't getting the looks.
They wasn't messing with no Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson.
Nobody was. That's the whole point.
You can't say that.
See, you're making my point.
It's a different league.
Different.
But they played, like you said, they were the greatest players. They were the greatest players.
Can't compare this team to the Dream Team.
They can't. The guys that was playing, the guys they were playing was not that good. Basically, they wasn't that good. Yeah.
Huh?
The guys they were playing back then, they wasn't that good.
They wasn't. And that's why we used to have college players to play this shit.
No, they had one college player. You always pick one. That's
you talking about before they got the Dream Team.
Before we did Dream Team, they had college players to play the shit because those teams wasn't that good.
We didn't win all those times either. Michael Jordan won it.
Yeah. Yeah, they wasn't.
No.
Yeah, shit changed.
No. We lost. See, y'all need to know the facts.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That's why the Dream Team got full.
That's what I'm saying.
Bump, my nigga.
That's what I'm saying. But we said
they was good.
But they had the college.
They didn't have their
college
best players
better playing them.
We thought that.
That's why we went and got the USA players.
Yeah, real players. Y'all ain't gonna keep beating up on that.
Okay, now they're getting better, and they've gotten better and better and better. 30 years, they've gotten better since 30 years ago.
I don't know that because I seen the Redeem Team fuck them niggas up. So I've seen the Redeem Team.
We can see how many pros have come over here. The fucking Wemby.
No, but they wasn't around it at first. David Stern did that, bro. I'm giving y'all history.
30 years ago, dog. I'm talking about they have been letting them
David
years coming up. They have been letting them.
Portal is what I'm saying. It wasn't right. They wasn't allowing a lot
over there now are better than they were 30 years ago. They're better.
I don't know that. I don't know. Y'all say that about niggas in the 90s. They're not better than niggas in the 90s to me. I mean, not better than Penny Hardaway, Grant on them niggas. They're not.
Those teams are playing more basketball.
I don't know 5 players better than Penny Hardaway right now.
It's more guys. We can see how good the guys are that's coming from over there.
I'm not saying
Joker and all those guys, like they're fucking better now. Like it's just a fucking fact.
It's only like 5 overseas niggas that's really that.
And them niggas nice, bro. But yeah, they're nice as shit. They're like the best niggas in the league. Luka, Joker, them niggas like the best niggas in the league.
That's it. Who else?
Yeah, what are you talking about? Fucking.
That's it.
No, and fucking Embiid. All them niggas.
Embiid, he not really from overseas.
He from Africa. He from Cameroon.
But he's been living in America for a long time. He's from Africa though. That's different. I'm talking about Europeans. I'm talking about
Africa. Shit.
I'm talking about Europeans. I'm talking about Europeans. I'm not talking about Africans. We know what Africans going to do if you put them up to the test. I'm talking about Europeans. It's only like 4 top Europeans in the NBA, guys.
And they're the top of the but you're saying that they're like the best niggas.
They that.
Yeah, they're like the best. So that just goes to tell you back then in the 90s, there was no top European niggas. They was cool. No, nobody was a top.
No, Tony Kukoc was the top.
Yeah, he wasn't the top though. He wasn't the best nigga. We're talking about 4 niggas that's in the league right now. It's like damn near the best niggas we got.
Yeah, because
they're better than all the United niggas.
Why? Because the league was better then.
Yeah. So like,
because the talent was better than me then.
They the best niggas we got. I mean, they not just no regular niggas.
This is a debate we can debate all day.
They not just in the league. They're fucking the best niggas we got in the league.
Yeah, Jokic wouldn't have been doing that in the 90s. What he doing to these niggas now? I know that for a fact. Because they had real big men back then. That's why I'm saying that. But he could little boy these niggas. Because these niggas don't play no D and they little. These niggas, there's no 7-footers in the league. Ain't nobody who going to stop Jokic. You can't stop him. You ain't nobody big enough. But Embiid. Like they don't have no. It's not enough big guys to even stop a guy like that. And Luka just playing y'all like puppets. Like this nigga slow as shit and fucking y'all up. I got no defense, but that's another debate. We could do that in a whole nother day. But what else you wanted to add on to as far as the USA before we leave the USA?
That's it, man.
What you think? All right. I got a question for you. What do you think needs to happen for us to even get better, or for us to challenge ourselves more? Because it seems like they're not. To me, it don't look like they're challenging themselves at all. It seems like they're playing lackadaisical. I watched the whole game on NBA TV. It was the Germany game. I watched the Germany game.
Well, also this shows you that
I've seen that they start out slow, bro. Like they starting out like they don't like. Where's the push?
they need more cohesiveness. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they just learning each other. You know what I'm saying? It's I mean, they got a bunch.
You can't even name the niggas on Sudan.
They got a bunch
of these guys. Like name them. Name the niggas on Germany.
They play South Sudan too, by the way, on Wednesday.
So that's coming back. They gonna come right back. It's like name the guys that's all these niggas that's supposed to be all this good. I just think they not, like you say, cohesive.
They gotta
learning. That's like knowing
how to play each other though. You know what I'm saying? Like
they practice enough though, bro.
They got a lot of good guys. You know what I'm saying? But they just that shit. Chemistry means a lot. They're like,
I know.
Just because you put a whole bunch of good names together, don't mean niggas gonna hoop good together. You know what I'm saying? Cohesiveness means a lot. You feel me? You might have been if you take that motherfucking Golden State team that was a shit 73 win team and put them up against these motherfuckers, they'll probably beat the shit out of all these teams because they play together. They know how to hoop. They play together. It ain't about all the time just because you got the best niggas. I got this name, that name, that name. That's cool.
You making my point. Thank you.
Them niggas gotta know how to play.
If they even had a regular NBA team,
them niggas gotta know how to.
They wasn't regular.
Yeah, good. They got
the top.
Yeah, they gotta know how to play together.
So if you put a team like that know each other and all that, fuck them niggas up.
Yeah,
right?
You put Boston together. Give Boston the whole Boston team that won this championship. Let them niggas go to Olympics and play them niggas.
It's called IQ.
So, you know what I'm saying?
A lot of IQ. A lot of people.
And that's why Braun can kill at the end because Braun is the highest IQ nigga we got,
and it's getting exposed for as your IQ. You gotta learn how to play. Sure. If we going out of state, right? We going out of state in the tournament. We ain't never seen these niggas play.
Right.
We don't know what's going on.
You don't know what's happening. But, you ain't scout these niggas. You know who play?
Nigga, we got to be on the same accord. And we've practiced together at least. Mm-hmm. Dream Team ain't played with each other. They practiced with each other. And they just knew each other. They just knew the game. They was just sometimes and there was a lot of vets. Like some of these guys that's on this team right now is young. You know what I mean? They're like 23-year-olds, 24-year-olds, like Ant-Man, niggas like that. Mm-hmm. They're like when Dream Team was playing, they were vets. All them niggas was
they was older.
David Robinson,
Magic,
Chris Mullin, Magic, they knew the game. Like
Bird,
athleticism don't mean nothing to us for real. We already Barkley led the team in scoring over Jordan. Jordan was second. So they, like you said, cohesiveness. They like, all right, you let him, you cook today, or you, and that's what I think that's what they have to learn. And they got to learn that from the beginning of the game. Not wait to the end. They got to have a 40-year-old Braun go crazy. Well, why the fuck? I know Braun in his mind going home like, why the fuck did I have to score 11 straight? Yo, what's up with these niggas, though? It might give him more confidence going into the league this year. Like, yo, you know what, yo?
I can cook these.
I'm about to fuck these niggas up.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm not taking them from the Europeans and they're like, they play hard as shit. They got better, of course. I'm not saying it didn't evolve. I'm just saying it's not far-fetched as everybody trying to make it. I just think, because you can't even name a nigga on Sudan. You can't even name none of these niggas. So, if you name 5 niggas, I'd be like, well, all right, they got 5. They got them niggas. I don't even know none of them niggas. And I love basketball. So, cohesiveness, chemistry, IQ, all that come into play. All of your athleticism don't mean nothing in a Euro type of game. You know, they shoot threes. You see the NBA? The NBA is turning into a Euro type of can't foul too much. Like
they make it. That's what I'm saying. They opening it. They making a game more for the Europeans to come and get involved in it. That's what they. Of course, right.
Adam Silver is his assess.
They want to make it. They want to make it a worldly game. They want to make it like soccer.
That's David Stern. Rest in peace, David Stern. You started it, and everybody try to say David Stern. No, the real one say David Stern is the real one. He was the one that's trying to bring all the bread to the NBA. And part of that is bringing the world to the NBA. Because if the world loves the NBA, there's more money. That means, if you love Luka, if you love Embiid, if you love Giannis and Jokic, and Those people are going to spend money in it. You know what I'm saying?
See how big this shit getting now.
Yeah, it's a business.
Every year, the fucking contracts is getting bigger and bigger. The TV deals getting bigger. Now the game's gonna be streamed. Like, yo, the shit is getting crazy. Like, straight up. Niggas gonna start making fucking crazy money every year. They already said it. They were talking about niggas gonna start making $80 million a year playing basketball.
They talking about that next year.
You know what I'm saying? Like, very straight up. So
Luka next contract gonna be, oh my God.
That's just where we at right now.
Jalen and Tatum got 300 plus.
That's where we at.
On the same team.
That's where we at.
Woo!
You know what I mean?
Woo! All right. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You can go.
I was going to talk about like the actual NBA before we start going into other little, because I got super stuff to talk about.
Transition to the NBA. What you got to say about the NBA?
We're going to talk about, the NBA. All right. So
we not even in the season. What's up?
I want to talk about this. As far as the NBA, because it's a lot of stuff been going on. Free agents and all this shit. We ain't been really rapping. We ain't get to talk about none of that stuff, yo. Okay, I'm on point. We ain't talk about none of that stuff that's really been going on lately. And we bounced around on it a little bit. We touched it a little bit, but I was just talking to a guy. I do Lyft now, so we have these. I know what to play when a person come in the car. I look at their profile, or I look at them when they walk out the house. All right, she might like this, or he might like that. Mm-hmm. So I'll play some music that I think a person would like, or I'll play podcasts and stuff like that a person would like, and then I get them every time. Great judge of character, me, but. Sometimes I'll play like a sports podcast or whatever, just talk about sports, and I won't say nothing for a second. I'll just see if they engage, and if somebody say something wild on the podcast or whatever I'm listening to, they go like hell, and they go like hell no, that won't happen. So then I'm like, oh okay, he likes this type, he's into this type of shit. So we was talking about the East and the West the other day, man and dude. He said, I've been trying to tell people the East is better than the West for real. He said, the West don't play no defense. All they do is shoot threes. I don't know who gonna come out the West. I don't really know what's going on in the West. They just got a lot of names. I said, I've been preaching this shit for the last 5 years, bro. I'm like, the West is the West. They have names. They do. They have the bigger names. But look, the crazy part is about the East, they have names now too. They're adding to the names. Philly is added. The Knicks is climbing. Yo, watch the Knicks. Do not sleep on them Knicks, boy. The Bucks. And of course Boston. We already know what's going on. So Orlando's gotten better. You know what I'm saying? Just watch these teams that we've been talking about. I wanted to express this last week too, but it's crazy that I had this guy in my car like Saturday. I was like, I can't wait till I come out. I said, I gave him, he followed me, followed the show, subscribe and all that. I told him to call in and whatever, you know what I mean? People scared to call in, but he had a lot to say. Mm-hmm. And I told you, I let that nigga just talk. I'm like, he's preaching to the choir. I'm saying the same shit he be saying. Yeah. He said, man, that West shit, there's a lot of nice names, but they old. A lot of them names y'all talking about, they getting old. And I'm like, I tried to say the same thing, and I just want to know what y'all guys say about it, because the East is stacking. They're getting better. They gotten better before the season started. We don't know what's going to happen, but all we can do is predict. Yeah. All we can do is, be optimistic about who. I
still think the
East won, by the way. Boston won.
I think the West is more competitive because I think it's top to bottom is more close. The East, to me, like I've been saying, is top heavy. Mm-hmm. Their top are good. You know what I'm saying? They're top heavy. Bucks, Boston. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Miami, maybe Philly.
Oh my God!
They're getting better. They definitely getting better. You know what I'm saying? But I still believe like top to bottom, 1 through 8 over West. They gonna be they good ass teams. Like,
but they got swept in the playoffs.
I got you. By each other.
No, but the top of whoever played the bottom, they swept them. You're not that good, bro. You thought they was, but their names.
They swept them, but we know that the Lakers were better than getting swept. They lost 5. They lost 5.
Yeah. I think the Lakers, fuck all that. I think the Lakers is better than what they shown.
Right, they
was up every game.
They definitely was.
So that's, to me, the Lakers really just, they shot themselves in the foot. I don't know what the fuck the Lakers did.
But you got OKC, you know what I'm saying? They tough. They still, they not going, I don't think they really ready to make no noise yet. Minnesota, Dallas, you know what I'm saying? You got Utah. And Denver. You know what I'm saying? You got Denver.
Utah.
Denver. You know You know what I mean?
That's it though. After that, I want to see what Phoenix gonna do.
LA, Sun, the Phoenix.
I want to see what they gonna do. Phoenix got swept.
We counting them out now.
Fucked me over.
Yeah, they did.
I didn't think I was out. Now I was rooting.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like
they made me look bad on the analytical team.
Mavs, you count Dallas out?
No, I said Dallas.
Oh, okay.
You know, I'm riding with Dallas, but
yeah.
we got Clay now. We got
the Kings got some. Then they get some heat. The Kings got some more heat. Then the Kings get some more heat.
Kings got some more heat.
You know what I'm saying?
My dark horse 2 years ago.
They got some more heat. So
they disappointed me last year. I don't know what the hell happened last year.
I mean, we don't know what Golden State gonna do, but we can. You know what I mean? Like,
I just don't think none of them niggas gonna win nothing. There's only like 1 or 2 teams in the West that you really gonna say who gonna win. Like,
and I feel the same way about the East.
I don't think
it's gonna be Bucks or Boston.
Boston did Boston.
Bucks or Boston.
Boston was supposed
to me. Bucks or Boston gonna win.
I think Boston should have did that anyway.
Who else is gonna beat Boston?
I think Philly will beat Boston.
Well, now, yeah.
I think Milwaukee could beat Boston.
Philly could, but
Giannis ain't play, bro.
My man ain't never healthy.
I think the Knicks might could beat Boston.
Embiid ain't never healthy. They're getting better. I mean, they are getting better. The East is getting better. The East is getting better. The East is definitely getting better.
All right, let me ask you a question.
The East getting better. That's a fact.
Who do you think? All right,
that's a fact.
Since you said that, who do you think could contest Boston? Like, who do you think is gonna give them the best shot? Like, all right, we already know Boston has the best team in the league. I said that.
Philly or Bucks.
Okay.
Yeah. Philly. That's the thing. A healthy Philly and healthy Bucks.
Healthy Philly.
A healthy Philly.
Maxey.
You know what I'm saying? Healthy Embiid. Yeah. A healthy Philly.
Woo.
We know that's not going to happen.
You got so many question marks, though.
It'll be New York, probably. If New York,
we know that's not
so many question marks.
I think the Knicks would be the best contender.
So many question marks.
In that.
And yo, I think the Knicks is better than what every. No one. You know what?
I think they overexceed. To me, I think they overexceed.
I already said.
I think they overachieved last year. I mean, I just think they over.
No, they didn't. They didn't overachieve.
I think they overachieved. I think
they
went further than niggas thought, and they got lucky because a lot of teams they played, the niggas, you know what I'm saying, like people was out. You know what I'm saying, like Philly and B got hurt, and then the next game, then my man got hurt. Halliburton got hurt. Like they kind of got.
Halliburton, they beat the Knicks, didn't they? Yeah, Indiana. They was in the Eastern Conference Finals. They lost to Boston, bro. Halliburton got hurt against Boston.
Oh, he got hurt against Boston.
Yeah,
Okay. Oh, he did. They beat them. Right?
They could have beat Boston.
Right. They beat him.
Yeah, they could have beat Boston.
So I mean, I think they got.
Halliburton got hurt, and then they still could have had games that they supposed to won.
Yeah, man. So I doubt it, but
that's what make Indiana. You forgetting about Indiana, bro, man.
Yeah, Indiana's cool.
They went to the finals.
Halliburton to me is not. He's good, but he's not a big time player yet.
He cooked.
Yeah, but now he's not ready yet.
Oh yeah, man, he on record.
He's not ready yet.
Okay.
He's not ready for those big games. I watched him. He's not ready. You can see when niggas not ready for the moment yet.
You watched him.
Yeah, he's not ready for the moment. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can see a nigga, he's nice, but he's not ready for the moment yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of niggas is nice when you know, when ain't nobody really looking, but when it's like time to really be nice.
Oh, it's like the bubble.
Yeah. When it's time to be nice.
Ain't nobody in the crowd.
Yeah, that's cool. Ain't nothing going on. Yeah, everything look good, but when it's time to really be nice,
bright lights.
Yeah, no, he kind of like
he got hurt though, bro.
I know. Yeah,
he just don't believe.
He ain't ready yet.
Ain't no
a lot of niggas don't be ready yet, yo.
Ain't nothing wrong
with
that.
It's
another year now.
Yeah. He needs some more time. It's
like
it took Tatum some time. It took Tatum and him some time. Like, you know, Tatum kept nutting up.
Oh yeah, he got his shit together.
Yeah, you know, it take niggas.
You know what Melo said? He said, a lot of times after the Olympics, you see a lot of dudes
niggas progress. Yeah.
They get better.
Why? Because they playing with G's.
Yeah,
they talking to niggas. They talking to experienced guys.
Yeah.
Like talking to them about how they work out, how they train, how they do this, what they do with their bodies, all that shit. You know how much game Bron probably giving away to these niggas right now?
Yeah, I know he is. Hell yeah, he should.
He probably giving these niggas hella game.
I think he should though.
You know what I'm saying? He telling these niggas what to do, how to eat, how to, you know what I mean? What to do, stop clubbing, stop doing. I mean, you know Bron talking that shit.
I know he is.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a leader, but you know, that's the thing about USA right now, yo. This is good.
Durant coming up lame again. He hurt already. Come on with this lame shit, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You know he had a calf injury before, then he tore his Achilles.
And you know he's not gonna fuck around because that's gonna fuck up his. Why he gonna fuck around with some Olympics and
I wouldn't even.
Right, like fuck that shit. Like,
if I have a calf problem, and I knew I had a calf problem with my other leg before.
Yeah.
And then that shit wound up being a torn Achilles.
Yeah, nah.
I don't think me personally. I mean,
you
already got a gold medal.
You probably gonna sit it down.
Got two of them. Kevin Durant got 2 gold medals.
You probably gonna sit it down.
I would. You know what I mean? But he's still playing. He about to play. They said he looked good in practice, and his workouts was, you know, he ready. Like, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, shout out to the Olympics. Yo, we can't wait. But the NBA, and then we talk about the East. All right, let's go to the West. All right, so who do you think is going to contend in the West? Because I think Dallas is the favorites.
I think honestly that Dallas is not going to do what they did last year.
Okay.
I don't think they're going to go to the Western Conference Finals.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
Yeah, or any of that this year. I think that last year was that good was their chance. I don't think
Kyrie came up short.
Yeah, I think it's going to be harder this year.
My favorite player came up short. I think
it's going to be better. It's going to be more teams that's a little better this year. It's going to be harder for them to get back. I think this was their opportunity. I think it was their opportunity to do what they supposed to done.
They played against a better team, though.
You know what I'm saying? So
Boston is Boston.
But they played their ass off. They look good. They look good through the playoffs. They really surprised me because they was like fifth seed, sixth seed.
Oh, they was fighting for fifth or seventh.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And then they went in the playoffs and just ran the table. You know what I'm saying.
They was at seventh at one time. Then
they balled out. They
was actually at 3 at one time. Then they had dropped. Remember they had got hot.
But now you're gonna have Ja coming back. You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna be hungry. Ant-Man and his squad gonna be hungry. I'm not sleeping on no Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? I think that they're gonna try to find a way to get some shit done. Dallas, you know,
I ain't sleeping on Phoenix because I still believe. I think Phoenix.
I think Denver gonna have a chip.
Better. Bradley Beal ain't played the whole.
Denver gonna have a chip on their shoulder. So it ain't gonna be easy to come through
Westbrook now too.
It ain't gonna be easy to come through that West. That West they're not gonna be easy. They're gonna be like, nah, straight up. So the man.
But who's the for sure team in the West? I don't want to hear all that. You say the for sure team in the East, and who's the target, and Boston's the target. Who's the for sure team in the West?
There's no for sure team in the West. To me, there's no for sure team. Now that Dallas got knocked off, there's no for sure team. Shit, you never know what the fuck the Lakers gonna do. Even though we ain't pick nobody up, we still gonna be formidable.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, we got Connect and Bronny. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? We still
what you mean you ain't pick nobody
We still gonna be a formidable squad though.
You got that nigga.
We still gonna be.
What did you talk about?
We still gonna be competitive. We're gonna be competitive.
Shit, Nick.
We're gonna be competitive, yo, and we got JJ Redick as our coach, so we're gonna see what happens with that. Yeah, don't sleep on Jay.
Let's talk about coaching.
Don't sleep on Jay.
First and foremost, oh my God, how do coaches become coaches? Yo? Like normally, how do you become a coach?
You go through you know what I mean, you go through the ringer. You know what I mean, you become an assistant coach, or you become a position type of coach.
You go to like high school or some shit like that.
I mean, maybe you don't have to start. You don't have to start. Yeah, maybe college. You don't have to start at high school. They don't have to start that low. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. You probably started coaching.
Jay Redick
coaching
fourth grade. No, a fourth grade.
Yeah,
fourth grade coach, and then he just went straight to head coach. How does that even happen?
Didn't Steve Nash and
that's another one. There you go. You making my point. How the hell he?
I mean, I'm guessing
he lasted 1 year.
See, so the thing is, I'm guessing everybody's looking for the next best thing. You know what I'm saying? Okay. What was Sean McDermott? What's his name? Sean. For the youngest coach over there with the Rams.
Rams.
Yeah. You know what I mean? He was a young coach. You know what I'm saying? Kind of came out of nowhere for real.
Taught Stafford how to play football.
Huh?
He taught Stafford what to do.
Yeah, of course.
They won.
And they won. You know what I'm saying?
But that don't happen a lot.
It doesn't. You know, but I think I think that
McDermott went through the training. He wasn't a person that didn't coach. He was assistant coach. He was like a quarterback's coach.
Even you can look at even our coach, Ravens coach, John Harbaugh. Whoa. He didn't come through traditional. He was a position coach.
He was a special
teams coach.
Andy Reid.
You know what I'm saying? Basically, he was my man Torrey Woodbury. Torrey Woodbury is special teams coach. You know what I mean? Like seriously, he was a special teams coach. He wasn't an offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator. None of he was a special teams coach. Let's look at for the Miami Heat. Spo.
But he came up under Pat.
But Spo was a cameraman.
Yeah, no, he started as that.
Spo was a cameraman, video guy.
He went through the rigorous training of that and then became assistant coach and all that.
I got you, yo.
He didn't just start. He didn't just come out of nowhere, I'm a head coach.
Sometimes, yo, as an owner and a leader, sometimes you gotta go with your gut. And
JJ Redick was.
I mean, nobody else has done it, so maybe they like, you know what?
Well, we could do it.
Let's give
one of the biggest markets in the world. You're going to LA, and you know how this shit goes. If you don't do good, you get fired the next year.
So that's a lot of pressure on JJ.
A ton of pressure.
A lot of pressure on JJ. You know what I'm saying?
What do you think he's going to bring to the, like, I know he has a good basketball mind. I know he's a great basketball
He talks real arrogant on the talk shows. You know, he's
no, but besides that, him and Braun got the podcast, and he has a great mind.
Of course.
He has a great mind. JJ Redick is one of them, though.
Yeah, of course.
In college, he was crazy, and he had a good NBA career. But what I'm saying is, does that translate into coaching? And you said he's arrogant.
Right.
And he has like a lot of like, you know, sarcastic type of vibes to him.
Oh, man.
Do you think these guys are going to abide by that?
Well,
Braun going to be like this? Or is Braun the coach? Is Braun the coach or what, Black?
I guess we're going to see.
It's money.
Because you know, him and Braun got to be good friends.
They are. He don't gotta be.
They're top friends. So he loves Braun. Like
nepotism again. Braun is out here nepotism.
He loves Braun. So Braun, like, I'm gonna get my guy in here. Fuck it, my son. Man, Braun said,
I pod with this guy
all the time.
Make him the coach. Yeah. My son, he ain't in the league, nigga. Make him a member of the squad. Like, so, okay.
I mean, we just gotta sit back and see what happens, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't knock it till we see what goes down. You know what I mean?
I'm just trying to figure this shit out, yo. When you just, never really coached a top or collegiate, high school, got 5 championships like Rivers, shit like Pete Pompey, like type niggas
you ain't come through the ringer.
See, I look at stuff like that.
You ain't
like,
come through the regular traditional coaching woes that you need to go through. I mean, I feel the same way about a lot of different
What's the St. Francis coach? I forgot his name. Yeah. I mean, it's guys that went through the rigorous,
the grind.
Yeah, and then why couldn't I get that look? You know what I'm saying? I'm still looking at the fact that Rivers don't got a college look. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't take it. I don't know. Why Rivers? He's won 2 in Atlanta or 3. He has 5 in Baltimore. It's like 8 chips. How are you not even getting? Is it something that you doing wrong or something?
Politics,
relationships, and
politics. Yeah,
stuff like that.
Politics.
I just don't. I mean, I always looked at it. It's 32 teams in the league, right? And it's how many teams in college? 200, 300, some crazy ass number. Mm-hmm. Like, how do certain, even for a Morgan State or those type of colleges, Coppin State, Warren Dixon tried. I don't know what happened with that scandal. I don't know, some crazy stupid shit happened with that. But he never was a coach either before the Coppin State shit. So I guess what I'm trying to say is I think you actually have to have some type of coaching on your resume before you, especially to the NBA. But even before you go to high school, you should at least coach rec. I just think that's how you should do it. Like, I'm a logical nigga. At least you're supposed to go coach rec at least. I9 sports, rec. You know what I'm saying? Then we go to high school. Or middle school, high school, then we go to college, and then we go to the NBA. Why we can't do the things that that makes players and coaches the people they are? Because when you hear those stories and they write their books and all that, I started out as this. I started out as a ball boy. I started out as an intern. I started out as I love those stories because that's the struggle. Yeah. I don't think if you don't struggle, I don't think you. It's not a lot of people that never struggled in life win,
I mean, but he was an NBA player, so. I got you. Like Sam Cassell. He's
gonna be a coach.
He's gonna be a coach. I mean, that's just.
Listen. He has rings as a player, as a assistant coach. Yeah. Like, what the hell do Sam Cassell have to do with it?
It's a reason. It's gotta be a reason. It's a reason. It's a reason why he's not getting that coaching nod. It's a reason.
All these coaches.
We don't know what it is. We don't know what it is.
You got coaches that got fired from this job.
Yeah, we don't know what it is, but it's definitely probably a reason. It's something. It's probably something. It's something missing there.
Sam I am. They say he has one of the most brilliant minds in basketball. Everybody who says they played under him or he was their assistant, he taught me so much. He did this. Like, why doesn't he have a job? I don't understand it. Y'all have to stop that, yo. Yeah. Like, and then DeMarcus Cousins was on Knuckleheads podcast. Shout out to Quentin Q Richardson and my guy, the blackest one. What's his name? The one that do this. My guys. Huh? Quentin, I say Richardson and the other guy did. Darius Miles. Knuckleheads is one of my favorite podcasts, sports podcasts. But DeMarcus Cousins was like, billionaires use a lot of billionaires. He got deep into it too. Mm-hmm. He didn't want to say it, but he had to say it because after this, why he like, I'm out the league, I'm rich, I can say what I want now. He said billionaires. We all know this. Billionaires get teams, and it's like a toy for them. It's like they don't even make their most money with that, right, but they want to see how much money they can make off of it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So they not really into like winning. He was like, yo, because they was talking about his career, Sacramento, and isn't it? He like, but them niggas wasn't trying to really win. I had 4 different coaches in 4 different years. They fired a coach every year I was there. He was like, yo, but I'm trying to win. I'm trying to be the best player. I'm trying to be this. I'm trying to be that. Everybody has different aspirations, but when you plan for someone else, that probably, you don't know about that shit. GM, you do what you got to do. So then you hire GMs that don't even know what the hell they're doing. And that's where it started. Them GMs, I swear to God, they do not know what they're doing, bro. A lot of them. That's why a lot of teams stay stagnant and never, ever progress. I see it day in and day out, year in and year out, yo. Like, y'all ain't really trying to win. Y'all was really trying to win. You could have got that, nigga. You could have paid that. You got the cap space for that. Like, y'all niggas don't be looking at that. Niggas be looking at the bottom line. And the bottom line is money. And then I don't think money is money and business is business. We understand that this is a business. But if you're trying to win, what did Jalen Brunson do? What did Jalen Brunson do? He left $113 million on the table, bro, to get other guys for the next 2 years. You're like, man, I'm already up. I get $156 million. All right, cool. It is what it is. I'm trying to win that bad to where as though I know if I ain't signed this year, I can get it a whole another 200. I can get 230. Nigga, how many, more than that, I'm sorry, but how many niggas gonna leave $113 million on the table? Like, just give me a range of how many dudes you would actually think. I'm gonna go in and just leave 130. I know I can get more next year. He had to reconstruct his contract. He had to do none of that. He already was under contract. I'm gonna finish this out and I get the max, super max next year. He said, no, I want my man Bridges, another Villanova guy. Now I got 4 Villanova guys that I played with. And you say chemistry, you said it, cohesiveness, chemistry, and all that. So I guess Jalen Brunson looked at it like, yo, if I do this, then I'm giving us a chance to win. How many people do that? I think GMs should be doing that, but more importantly, the owners should be doing it. But as far as DeMarcus Cousins said, man, owners don't care about at least not all owners. Not all owners. Please don't misquote me. A lot of owners don't care about the bottom line when it comes down to winning. They care about the bottom line when it comes to green. So, what do you say to that? Like, you're an owner, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you say to that? You know what I mean? You got to make money to even keep the franchise going. You have to do that. We understand that. Everybody knows that you have to make a certain amount of money to keep staff and this and that. I understand that, but I'm an owner of me at this point, but I'm not an owner. I don't have a staff. I don't have, I'm not running an organization. So I need like more input, insight of what an owner has to do for the bottom line. Is it all just about money?
Well, I mean, they running a business. So, you got some owners who they more competitive and they probably more into the sport of football. So those guys who are more in the sport of football who want to, like Mark Cuban, you can tell he wants to win. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's at the games. He cares about the team. He wants to, you know what I mean? But you got some owners, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe in the past, like a Daniel Snyder or somebody who, the Redskins, you know what I'm saying? Like he was about his bottom line.
He was on a bunch of shit.
He was about his bottom line. He's about his money.
Right.
You know what I mean? The seats was tight. He had a lot of, there's a lot of seats there. You know what I mean? Like, you could see that, of course winning is a bonus, but all in all, I want this franchise to make money. You know what I'm saying? This is an entertainment type thing. I want this shit to make money.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to try to get some players. We don't, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to put the product out there, and people going to come to see it just because it's football. You know what I'm saying? They gonna fuck with it just because it's football. I'm gonna make it attractive. I'm making fun. You know what I'm saying? And like the Cowboys, people love the Cowboys, but I do think Jerry Jones wants to win.
Jerry Jones can.
Yeah, he wants to win.
He's an owner that actually.
He definitely wants to win.
He's a GM.
You know, what I mean? He's a GM. He wants to win. He definitely cares about his bottom.
I think he needs a GM.
I
don't think he needs to be GM.
But he does care about his bottom line, and his bottom line is the shit. You know, they have all type of stuff at that stadium.
Always make money.
They got boxing. They got all type of shit. Like they got standing room only where you can stand up and watch the game. Like they got so many different attractions at that. At that stadium, stadium, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just
your stadium like Vegas.
So no matter what, winning, losing, not whatever, he gonna make money. You know what I'm saying? But of course, he wants to win, but I think he want to make the money more. To be honest with you, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I want.
You know, I think he want to make the money more.
So the money means more when you already got money. God,
you know what I'm saying?
Damn, how much money do you need, bro?
Oh man, it's never enough for guys like that.
I think it is enough, but that's another debate.
Not for guys like
it's
that.
always a cap, and it's always a cap. You know what I'm saying?
Just like that, don't think like that.
No one makes never ending money because somebody gonna fuck up that money when you die.
I know, but see, when you thinking about guys who are like those type of guys,
I mean, Steinbrenner died. His people still, Yankees still top 3.
Yeah, nothing is enough for them like that. Yeah, they want more and more.
Greed.
It could just be greed or just ambition or whatever you want to call it.
Still a greed or ambition.
Yeah, some niggas think like that. Yeah. Never enough for some people. Yeah,
money.
It ain't even just about money. It's about anything.
No, I'm calling you money, nigga. Money.
Oh yeah.
I'm saying money, funny.
Yeah, some people they want everything. Like that's just how they think.
Okay, I mean,
nothing's ever enough for them.
I mean, what do you think about this subject? Yeah, like, all right, let's strip everything down. Baltimore squad. We got a team now. Basketball. We already have a football team. We already have a baseball team. We had a basketball team. Then it got taken from us because I guess we didn't build a big enough stadium arena. I'm sorry. And then we didn't put in the ad dollars, whatever dollars you had to put in to make the market. So it went to Washington, went to DC. But we have a World Trade Center. We have a lot of money. Baltimore has, I think, more money than DC actually, but Baltimore is one of the cities that have a port. We have one of the biggest ports. We have a lot of money that comes into Baltimore, and it doesn't get distributed the way it's supposed to. That's the fact. Why don't we have a team, and why can't we expand our arena? We tried. We did a little bit. We did a little renovation, right? CFG, it's called CFG now. We did a little renovation. It's bigger, a little bigger than what it was. But why do you think that this is a basketball town on top of a football town, on top of a baseball town? Like, we love all 3 sports, but the most people that make it from here is basketball players.
We don't have. I guess you would need an owner first. You need owners.
Right. Yeah, somebody.
You would probably need
collective
2
owners.
You would need
5
2
owners.
But you would need 2 teams. You know what I'm saying? Because that would be an odd number. So you would need 2 teams.
A G League.
Huh?
A G League.
And what I'm saying is you would need 2 teams.
We had a soccer team that folded in the 80s. I mean, we went for these type of things, but why?
It's not an attractive location. That's all.
Nobody was
No, they
fans.
Well, y'all. I'm doing lift. The Orioles shit is 40,000 every time now because they're winning. Oh, it's crazy. It's unreal downtown when the Orioles play whoever. Yo, it's not even just the Yankees. It's not even just when they play like the Royals. It's crazy.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. They would need a stadium, and then they would need another team. You know what I'm saying? If you built, like you say, it's 32 teams, right? So we would need 34 teams. So you would need to have 2 teams. One here and one. You would have to have.
I know they
expansion.
They talking about 2 expansion teams. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I'm just.
Okay.
You're right about that. I'm just talking about us. I know they need another. I know the odds and all that.
Yeah. Okay.
But what I'm saying, just far as us, okay, can we get into that race? Like, there's plenty of people with money that can actually invest in Baltimore, and Baltimore is a lot of money. Ravens sold out damn near all the time. Orioles right now because they're winning. And I look at you Oriole fans because y'all don't do that when they losing. Tickets be $15, $10. Now tickets $120. Now it's up. I get it. I see what's going on. They're winning the last 2 years, even when Buck Showalter was the coach and the manager, and it was like that too. Now then they started losing 4 years straight. Then people wasn't coming. Now they back again. It's crazy downtown. Like, for real, I can't even get through. You know, I got people in the car. They say, you know what? Just let me up right here. I know, because I can't even get through Conway Street. You know, Conway Street right there. And, you know what I'm saying? The moral of the story is, if you build it, they will come. If you ever watched that movie called The Field of Dreams, you ever watched that movie? Mm-hmm. You know about that movie? Mm-hmm. Field of Dreams. Baseball movie? Yeah, you got it. If you build it, they will come. And I think that he said it. Build a better arena. Maybe just knock that motherfucker down. I don't know. Or build it somewhere else within downtown. I don't know where they're going to do it at because there ain't too many places to even actually do it at. But if you build it, they will come. And I know for a fact, if we get a basketball team, they will turn up. Man, maybe they don't want that. Maybe they don't want that. Maybe that might be it. I don't want to talk the politics.
You just need an owner. I mean, it ain't about what they want. You need somebody from, you know what I'm saying? It just takes a group of people or whoever, you know what I'm saying, to show interest in doing something like that.
We had a squad though, bro. I said if we never had one, and I'd be like, yo, can we get a squad? No, we actually had a team. The Baltimore Bullets. Wes Unseld won a championship, which is Phil Chenet's mentor. I met these guys, you know what I mean? Phil Chenet was my athletic director. Ooh, what I'm saying is, like, we've had, like, some type of history, some type of, you know what I mean?
They left and went to Washington.
And they went and they turned them to the Wizards.
They in Washington.
They was the Washington Bullets. That team. Well, Michael Adams and them, Tom Gugliotta, and those guys, you know what I'm saying? I just would love to have a squad here. I'm gonna leave that. Let's talk Super Cell.
We just talked about. Oh, my bad.
Oh, you want to go ahead? Go ahead.
Well, no, they were saying that basically that Warner Brothers. They said it's over. What? TNT.
They was
NBA chose to go with Amazon.
Yeah, we knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah, but I mean, first
Shaq,
they were saying
Barkley and Kenny.
Yeah, but first TNT had matched the offer, was going to pay the money.
Yeah, but I knew they
was going to pay the money, but the NBA chose to go with they want to go with Amazon.
You know when stuff is leaked out, pause. You know when stuff get leaked out that they might not be here again next year. You know, it's a possibility. It's not going to.
This shit's a wrap.
It's over with. They made all that money they done made, and Barkley's still on the hook for another $100 million.
I want to see how that shit going to work out, man. I ain't really feeling that shit.
But they still talking about bringing them to Amazon.
Oh, okay.
Those negotiations.
But Charles said he ain't working for nobody else.
Yeah,
he ain't working for nobody.
Because he already got guaranteed money.
Yeah, that's kind of
He already got 100-something million. I don't have to do it. Like, I don't really get along with Shaq. And
no, they get along.
No, Shaq said they don't really get along. Like they cordial. I rock with them like on father. We respect each other. We don't get along like that for real. On camera and off camera. That's what Shaq said. I watch, I'm in the podcast. The Shaq podcast, he said that. The big podcast, yeah. Mm-hmm. Shaq said, yeah, that's my guy. Like Barkley for us. Like we cordial and I respect him. That's why I rock with I rock with him because I respect him, but we don't get along. With a lot of stuff. So that don't have nothing to do with TNT. That probably had something to do with something we don't even got nothing to do with. Right. I don't got nothing to do with none of that. Shaq probably be talking that big money shit. Like, nigga, you know how Shaq get? Shaq talk. Shaq talk to a nigga. Because he look out for a lot of people.
I thought they was all cool.
Nah, it ain't always all cool, man. Some people be having, like, gripes with each other. But, Supercell, let me ask you a question. Before we end, the last debate.
That shit was good.
Let's talk about Supercell. Yeah, you haven't watched it yet?
Oh, man, you got to check it out.
Oh, my God.
That shit was excellent.
You and wifey both be in there. Y'all need to check that out, bro. It's really good.
That shit was excellent, yo. It was a good ass little.
And this nigga don't even like
sci-fi, science fiction. He don't even like that type of shit. Action heroes and all that type of shit. That shit was good. It was very good.
Because it got meaning to it.
Very interesting little plot. It was cool.
All right, so before I even go into Supercell, I'm gonna let the guy that doesn't even like these type of things, you go into it. Tell me about Supercell. Let Yacht know about Supercell.
It was good, man. It's about people who had some type of supernatural powers that they didn't even know they fucking had. You know what I'm saying? So they might just be doing some shit, and then all of a sudden something happened. They're like, oh shit, what the fuck? Motherfucker might just like start running after some shit. Next thing you know, the nigga running fast as a motherfucker, and he end up in another country. And he like, yo, what the fuck? He ain't know his supernatural power was he run fast as a motherfucker. Or motherfucker, somebody get mad at somebody, they turn around and they do like this, and next thing you know, they flying back. You know what I mean? So it was like people kept finding out that they got these supernatural powers that they ain't know they had. So then it was, you know what I mean? One dude, I guess he was like, he could see the future, or somebody told him the future, whatever. So they told him, basically,
he didn't even know
yo, you gotta find all the people with all these powers, and y'all gotta kind of click up for real.
Right.
And he didn't even know these people. So that was his whole thing, going around trying to find the people who had the powers like he got, so that they could fight off the people that's trying to take them to another place. So the shit was deep though.
But he discovered that other people have powers that he's not looking for.
Yeah. It was
the crazy
but those people were trying to take them to get them. Yeah, so they used the people. They used them to try to capture them. You feel what I'm saying?
They had cameras.
Yeah, so they they had cameras watching everything to try to see who had the powers. Yeah,
who do some crazy shit.
Oh damn, he got that because they don't even know who got the powers.
They trying to figure it out.
They trying to figure out who got them. But when they see who got them, they want to go get them and bring them to this camp so they can kind of experiment on them. They want to lock them up and experiment on them and shit.
Sounds like white supremacy.
Yeah, shit deep.
Sounds like white supremacy because
the
white people is the ones that's running this shit.
Yeah, shit real deep.
It's real deep. And the fact is, see, Chaz ain't watched Super So it's like, God damn, we could talk about it. But look, let me ask you a question before we get into Super So. Yeah, it's dope. It's,
yeah.
You gonna love it. That's why I don't want to tell you.
And it's going to be more. It's 6 episodes. It's going to be more because they left it.
They have to be.
Yeah, so it's going to be more. It's only 6.
You know why they did it? To see if everybody like it.
Yeah, but it was like the number one stream shit. It was like the number one stream Netflix show.
He already booked for. He has the Ratman. You know, Ratman is the producer of the actual show. His name Ratman. He was on Breakfast Club a week ago, and he was saying that he already has 2 other shows written. It's done. You just got to start shooting. He just waiting for that green light. This shit already probably greenlit. He just talking shit, but because that's how good it is. He know it's number one. He know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
What superpower would you want to have?
I like the teleport. The one that Michael was Michael.
He's the one.
Michael.
He's the one.
Yeah, the one he had.
He don't know he didn't know he was the one.
Yeah, the one teleporting. He can stop time. He can freeze time. He can stop that shit. He can rewind it and go back to, you know what I mean? I like him.
Other shit though. He got more other shit though. Yeah. He can stop time.
He can stop it, but
he can deja vu it. He can see time before it happened.
And he can change it. He can change the outcome of what was going on. So yeah, but he can stop shit. Like if something was about to happen, he could shoot.
He's the leader, Mike.
And he can teleport. He could be right here, and he could
go somewhere else.
Go ghost and be another place.
Everybody got different powers. Yeah, on this joint, everybody got different type of powers, and everybody used those different powers for different shit. But like he said, they didn't know they had these powers till they discovered them. So they discovered them out the blue. You could be running, like my man said, he's running for a bus. I'm trying to catch the bus. The nigga outran the bus and outran himself.
But then too, once you learn you got the power, you don't know how to control it. So you don't know how to turn it on and turn it off. You know how to use it.
Right.
You be thinking you're gonna do it.
And get tired.
He think he gonna do it and that shit don't work. Cause you know what I'm saying? He like, yo, let me show y'all. And then but the shit ain't work. Yeah, yo, what the fuck, nigga?
Run to the wall.
Yeah. So yeah, the shit ain't work. So they gotta learn how to use the powers too.
Mm-hmm.
So that was another little intricate part of it. They gotta learn how to use the powers.
Supercell is I'm gonna be honest with y'all, yo. I'm a real series nigga. I could tell y'all about all the series that I've been watching. I always do, but this is one of the series that I really, really love because I'm actually into sci-fi. I'm actually into the Transformers type of stuff, the Avengers type of stuff. I'm into Batman. I'm into that type of shit. I love that shit. You know what I'm saying? If it's good. If it ain't good, then I ain't gonna watch. But when the cinematics is right and all that stuff is right, it's great. But Supercell, you gotta understand, it's made by a black dude. That's number one. You know what I mean? Because most of the stuff is made by other race, other races or whatever. This is made by a black dude that had this written 4 years before it came out. He pitched this shit to all the networks, and everybody looked at him like he was stupid.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's why I told y'all watch Breakfast Club. Watch. His name is Rap Man.
Y'all saw him, but he talks about that.
Oh, he break everything down like, yo, I've been trying to push this shit. Nobody wasn't trying to pick it up. Once he got it greenlit 2 years ago, you know what I'm saying? Then he started doing the acting part, you know what I'm saying? And the crazy part is House Party. Yo from House Party. That's Michael.
Oh, yeah.
That's him.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, it's my man. I know that.
And my man from BMF.
Yeah, I know. Right. Yeah. My man,
London.
the strong
niggas
man.
from London.
Yeah, the strong man.
Yeah, a lot of niggas don't know. A lot of them London niggas can turn that English on like it's nothing. Like, damn, niggas really talk like us. You know what I'm saying?
I like all them niggas. And
they all talk London on this. This is London shit. You know what I'm saying? UK shit. So, basically, Supercell is about people, family members that had sickle cell, right? Black, like a lot of black family members have had sickle cell, and that's like that's like one of the things that we get that other races don't. They do, but a lot of it's targeted to us for some reason. For some reason, we get sickle cell more than any other race in the world, not the nation. Not when we talk about the world, it's more black sickle cell people that have sickle cell than any other race, and that's crazy within itself. Why does that even happen? But because you're born with it, right? You know what I'm saying? It's not like some shit that you just catch all of a sudden. No, you're born with sickle cell. Like Prodigy. Prodigy was one of the first people that we knew that had sickle cell. Far as like, you know what I mean? Like our community, Mobb Deep, Prodigy had, remember Pac said, don't one of you niggas got sickle cell or something? I slapped you, all that shit. Because he actually he had sickle cell. He died from that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's like a black disease that we can't figure it out. That's a whole nother discussion that I'm not even willing to have right now because we about to end it. But that was the whole point of the supercell shit. It's like, all right, one person in your family has sickle cell, but the other person didn't get sickle cell, but they got instead of being sick and dying and stuff, they had supercell. To where as though I got some shit that nobody else got. I mean, not nobody else got, other people got, but we don't even know who the hell else got it. Now they're trying to figure out who got what. We all know who got sickle cell. See, now I'm starting to, my mind's starting to work. I think they're going to start looking at everybody who had sickle cell. That's the only way you're going to figure out. You know what I'm saying? They got to go into doctor records, hospital records. Who had sickle cell? Who has sickle cell? Then now they got to look at everybody in their family. Because it could be anybody in your family. You might have sickle cell, but 30, 40, 50 people out your family don't have sickle cell at all. But it's probably one of them has.
Because both parents have to have sickle cell, the trait for you to have.
For you to be super cell.
Right. You might have the trait, but you're not going to have sickle cell unless both the parents have it. That's how sickle cell works. That's
crazy, right? And
you remember that was on The Shy too.
Yeah. But look, that's what the Rap Man said. The dude that that's producing and shit and all that. He was like, yo, he got into it because of a person that was in college with him, and she had sickle cell, and he just wondered why. Like, yo, why is this happening to only black people? Because she was breaking it down like to who had sickle cell, how I got. I mean, she was probably giving him history about how it is, and because she know more about it because she has it.
So he went and got deep into it.
He was like, "Oh, this nigga done wrote a whole joint about the shit," and now look, this is like the biggest shit in the world right now. Yo, Supercell is like #1 on Netflix right now, and it's been like that for 3-4 weeks, for a month straight. You know what I'm saying? That's hard to do, yo. You know how Netflix is. And they go watch this shit for 3 days. It's #1 trending and it's over with. No, people just starting to get onto it and they keep watching it. It's that serious, y'all. When I need you to watch at least No, fuck that. You gonna
once
binge
you start watching, they gonna
you gonna binge it. You ain't even gonna stop. You gonna watch the whole shit.
Yeah,
you gonna be like, man, I can't even stop watching this shit, man. Fuck that. I gotta go hurry up. You gonna be at work and be like, yo, I gotta hurry up and get home and figure out what the fuck gonna happen. So, I just want, before we get out of here, I just want to ask you this. Even you, Yacht, you didn't even watch it, but I just want to know what power. What superpower would you love to have? Just one. You ain't gotta give me 3 of them. You ain't gotta give me 5 of them. Just one superpower. Yo, I need that one.
The teleport.
And that's a teleport. Just to get to where you gotta go at.
Disappear and come back.
Come out of nowhere. You just here. Don't matter where you at. Don't matter what day and time. No matter what year.
I can just get out of here.
You just get to, yeah, okay, all right. That is gangster because you can see shit. Even if you can't stop it, you can at least see that before it happened, or at least you could be there before it happened, or even after it happened. I don't know. You know what I mean, all right, teleport. Yeah, what would you like? Like, what would you do?
Time travel? If I could stop time and travel through time, yeah.
That's like Michael. Michael, yeah, he time travel.
That's why he kept calling his man like, "Yo, what date is it? What
Yes.
He's like, what's the date? Because once he be going somewhere,
he don't know what the fuck.
He don't know what time.
He don't know what day it is.
He might have gone forward, backwards. He don't know what the fuck he at.
Because he don't know how to control it yet.
Yeah, he don't know how to control it.
Yeah, see, that's when it's gonna get gangster when he learn how to
when he learn how to do all that shit. He gonna control everything.
Me. I'm gonna be honest with you. I want to fly. I'm be honest with
That's
you.
dope.
If I could just fly, get the fuck away from you,
The
bitch.
chick can get up there.
You can't come. If you can't come get me, you can't do nothing with me. I think flying is like a bird. Like, I think they're the free. To me, look, I'm about to get a little deep. I think birds are the freest animal in the world. Like, and they're smart as fuck. Birds like top 3, top 5 smartest animals in the world. But to just fly, I could just go. And what you gotta do? Like, what you gonna do? Like, when I fly away, can you get up there with me?
I might get teleport.
Even teleport is gonna be hard because you gotta be able to fly too.
I can teleport on top of you. I don't know, you know what I'm saying?
I might bang your dumb ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just think flying is like the freest thing you could ever do in life, and that's just me. You know what I'm saying? I would just love to just I could just go whoosh, and then fly fast. Then fast. I could just go wherever I go at. I don't care about teleporting because I don't want to even know certain things sometimes. But me flying would be amazing.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, that's dope. That's like Super Mario. Like when you play Super Mario Part 3, you know what I'm saying? You got that feather. That was like the best thing you could do. Oh, I can go up here. You can go over here and get all these damn coins.
Get all the little shit.
Yeah, nigga. You can figure out shit that nobody can do. Oh, y'all can't even get up this bitch. Now I got all these coins. I got these extra men. Ooh, I come back down. Oh, I'm regular now, boo. But I did a lot of shit when I was in the air. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Supercell, man. Y'all need to go check that out ASAP. If you didn't watch it, you need to watch it now. I am not a sponsor of Supercell. It's just something that I love to watch. You know, I like to give y'all the shows, the movies, and shit like that. But Supercell is one of those joints that I think everyone should watch. And I think it has some white supremacy in it. You know what I'm saying? If you watch the shit, right? So, you know what I mean? So, that's all I'm going to give y'all. I'm not going to say too much. If you didn't watch it, that's on you. But I'm going to tell you right now, you need to watch that now. So next week, you'll know what the hell we talking about. You're going to be like, I already know you're going to be like, oh, this shit serious. This shit gangster. It's not even just serious. It's gangster. Got Crips and Bloods and street shit going on. This, that, and that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it ain't just straight up like superhero shit. No, it's more to it than that. You know what I mean? It's like everyday lifestyle. And then, like he said, people figuring out their powers as they go on in life. They don't even know they got it. All of a sudden, you get mad or you do some shit that you wouldn't even know you was going to do. Boom. So, and when you watch it, I want to talk about who got the best superpower. You know what I'm saying? I want to, you know what I mean? I can't say it. I don't want to, bring it up because y'all ain't say it yet. So, keep it a Stack Sports. We're out of here. Holla at you when we smile at you.
Peace.